In this lesson video, we will learn how to simplify algebraic root expressions. First, we will see multiplication and division rules between two root expressions. Then, we will define what is the conjugate expression of an algebraic root expression. And then, we will use the concept of conjugate root expression to rationalize the denominator of root expression. And finally, we will see how we can perform operations between multiple algebraic root expressions. In this section, we will learn to simplify algebraic expression that got solved. An algebraic expression will have solved if that expression got a root or cubic root or any nth root, variable or sub-expression. Not only variable, it can be sub-expressions like any kinds of sub-expression like this, or cubic root of this, or nth root of this, or any other form like a square or any other form. So if an algebraic expression got these kinds of root in it, then that algebraic expression is an algebraic surd. So now in this section we will learn how to simplify algebraic surd. The first thing to simplify is we will use like terms to collect like terms. So for example, if we have root x minus 3 root x plus 2 root y and then plus cubic root of x. So here root x and root x, these terms root x and root x, although their coefficient is different, but they are like term. Root x and root x are like term. So here 1 root x minus 3 root x will give us minus 2 root x. But root x and cubic root x are not like term. They are not like term. Only the same root is like term. So here root x and root x are, these two terms are like term. Root y is not like term to root x, and root cubic x is not, cubic root x is not like term to root x. So they will remain as it is. So the first simplification method will be to use like term concept to collect like terms and simplify. In addition to that, we will be using multiplication and division of algebraic surd rules. Multiplication rule says if an algebraic surd, that is root, got a times b, that means two value, two variable or two sub-expressions or any variable sub-expressions are multiplied within the root, then we can separate those two variable or sub-expressions or values into two different roots. That means root over a times b, that means a times b whole root over can be written as root over a times root over b, square root. So same thing is true for cubic root, that is cubic root of a times b can be written as cubic root of a times cubic root of b. That means the roots order, cubic root remains same, and these internal variable or sub expressions are separate from each other with multiplication sign if they are multiplied. Similarly, nth root of a times b can be written as nth root of a times nth root of b. Similar formula is applied for division. That means root over a divided b can be written as root over a division root over b. Cubic root of, similarly cubic root of a division b can be written as cubic root of a division cubic root of b. And similarly, in general, nth root of a division b can be written as nth root of a division nth root of b. So this separation works for multiplication division, but root over a plus b can't be written as root over a plus root over b, or root over a minus b can't be written as root over a minus root over b. Why? So for example, root over 4 plus 9 is actually 4 plus 9 is 13, so root over 13. So if we separate them, root over 4 plus root over 9, root over 4 is 2 because 4 is 2 square, so root over 4 is root over 2 square, so it is giving 2, plus root over 9 is root over 3 square, that means 3, so it is 5. So now root over 4 plus root over 5 is root over 4 plus root over 9 is 5, whereas root over 4 plus 5 is root over 13. So 5 can be written as root over 25 because 5 square is 25. So root over 25. So root over 4 plus 9 is root over 13, whereas the root over 4 plus root over 9 is 25. Similarly, the negative, if we put 9 minus 4, then we will get root over 5. And if we put this one minus and this one plus, that is root over 9 minus root over, that is root over 9 root over minus. So root over 9 minus root over 4, root over 9 will give us 3 and root over 4 will give us 2, so we will get 1. So it is 1. So root over can be distributed when the terms or expressions are multiplied or divided, but they can't be distributed when terms or expressions are added or subtracted together. So we will use these formulas to simplify third algebraic expression, and we will do a few examples in these sections in the following slides. Let us do 2 examples on algebraic third expression simplification. In this first example, 2 root over x is multiplied with 1 minus root over x and subtracted by 3 root x minus 2x. So if we expand using distributive law, 2 root x will multiply with 1, so it will remain 2 root x minus 2 root over x will be multiplied with root over x, so we will get 2 root over x times root over x. This minus will be distributed over this expression, so minus 3 root over x minus 3 root over x minus minus plus twice x. Okay, now if we collect the like terms here, root x and root x are like terms. Root x times root x is not like term. So 2 root x minus 3 root x. So if we collect these two, we will get minus root over x minus 2 root over x root over x. So now if we do a little bit simplification here, root over x times root over x equals, we know from algebraic fraction law that root over means x to the power half times x to the power half. So using index multiplication law, x to the power half times x to the power half, so these two half will be added together, so half plus half, that means x to the power half plus half is 1, that means x. So 2 root x, multiplication of 2 root x, same base root, square root, will give us x, so we will get minus 2, this root x and root x is x, we already collected these two together, so they are plus twice x. So now minus twice x and plus twice x will cancel each other, we will get minus root x. In the second example, root xy is multiplied with root x plus root y. So if we distribute this root xy over root x plus root y, we will get root over xy times root x plus root over xy times root y. So root over xy is multiplied with root x, root over xy is multiplied with root y. So now we know the formula that root over a times b can be written as root over a multiplication root over b. So root over xy can be written as root over x times root over y, and root x is multiplication already there, plus here root xy can be written as root over x multiplication root y times root y. So here root over x and root over x, these two's multiplication will give us x, we know that. So we will get x root y plus root over y and root over y, similar to root over x and root over x, we will get an y, so we will get y root over x, because y root over x times this is y, so root over x times y, we can write it y root over x. So simplification of this expression, expanding and simplification of this expression is giving us x root over y plus y root over x. In this expression, two terms are subtracted together to form this expression, and each of the term got numerator and denominator, and both the numerator and denominator got algebraic third, that is root x. So here first what we will do is we will remove this third from the denominator, that is it's called rationalizing the algebraic expression. So to get rid of this root x from denominator, we will multiply the numerator with root x. So this numerator is multiplied with root x, so the denominator will be also multiplied by root x. So this root x will cancel, this will give back the original term, minus root x minus 3. This numerator will also be multiplied with root x, 6 root x times root x. So that means since the denominator got root x, we want to get rid of this root. So that is why we multiplied with another root x, because we know that root x and root x, these two multiplication will give us x. Similar operation is done in the second term as well. So now if we distribute this root x over this expression, we will get root x times root x, root x times root x, minus 2 times root x, minus 2 times root x, division 4, and these two root x multiplied together will give us x, so we will get 4x, minus, similarly if we distribute this root x over this expression, then root x times root x, root x times root x, minus 3 times root x, division, these two root x will give us, multiplication of these two root x will give us x, so 6x. So now we are getting this root x is giving us x, minus 2 root x, division 4x, minus this 2 root x multiplication will give us x, minus 3 root x, division 6x. So now if we take the common denominator, 4x and 6x, x is there, and 4 and 6, 4 and 6's LCM will be, lowest common multiplier will be, if we take 2 common, we will getting 2 and 3, so LCM will be 2 times 2 times 3. LCM is lowest common multiplier, so 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 12. So 4 and 6's common denominator will be 12. So now 4x we need to multiply it by 3, both the numerator, whole numerator will be multiplied by 3. So we will be getting x minus 2 root x times 3, minus the 6x need to multiply by 2, so therefore the whole numerator will be multiplied by 2. So we will be getting minus x 3 root x times 2. So now if we take this calculation here, we will be getting 3x minus 3 times 2 is 6 root x. So 3x, we are multiplying with this 3x minus 2 times 3 is 6 root x. So minus 6 root x. We are multiplying with this 2 and minus, so 2x and then minus x times 2, so we will get minus 2x, 2 times 3, 6, minus plus, so plus 6 root x, plus 6 root x, division 12x. So now if we collect the like terms, 3x and minus 2x will give us x, minus 6 root x plus 6 root x, they will cancel each other. So in the numerator we will get only x, and at the denominator we got 12x. So if we cancel this x and x, we will get 1 division 12. So simplification of this algebraic third expression is giving us 1 division 12.